Allegheny Journal caught up with two professors from the Rockbridge County area. On the left is Professor Lee DeWalt, and on the right is Robert Hunston. Guys, tell us a little bit about this fishing tournament you're a part of today.
Well, 5 years ago, Robert and I decided that it'd be nice to try and have a competition with cadets from VMI and students from Washington and Lee University. Not as a competing school against one another, but to make up 10 teams of a cadet and a student and have them compete against each other as a way to improve and enhance relationships between VMI and W&L. This is the 5th year. We're doing a 2-day event, 2 fishing sessions on Saturday and 1 on Sunday.
And what's really cool is it also includes good eating and camping out as well, huh?
That's right. We have donations of bratwurst and hot dogs, chili, burgers. It's a great eating experience to come out here. A little camping's a little strange. Some people will be camping in cars, others in trailers. You don't see those here, but there's a couple trailers set up on the back, and then there'll be some tents set up tonight, campfire, and a lot of camaraderie at night that'll go into the wee hours of the morning playing foosball that Derek set up in the...
You guys aren't having an entirely too good of a time.
Way too much.
Well, yeah.
And Robert, you are an expert in this particular field. Are you catching uniquely brook trout today, or what's the main catch?
Most of the catch is rainbow trout that have been stocked in the stream. It's a real nice stream here. It's got several springs that feed in off the mountain, keeps the water temperatures nice and cold. Derek does just an amazing job of keeping the property in shape along the shoreline. So it's got a lot of fish that hold over through the hot months of the summer, and they get big.
Well, and how did you two find out about Escatawba Farms?
Well, we used to fish it individually. Mm-hmm. I started fishing. I heard about this the time I moved to the state, which was 14 years ago. But I started fishing it once or twice a year back about 8 years ago. And Robert, I guess you must have done it about the same time.
Yep.
And we got to know Derek really well. And when we decided to do a tournament, we needed a venue. And we thought about where we could do that, and there was only really one good choice, and we called Derek, and he was excited, and so we've been excited ever since.
Yeah. The great thing about it is because of the variety of water, we've got anglers out here that have never caught a trout, never fly fished. Then we got other anglers. One of the guys is he's competition fished before. He's got a lot of experience in competition fishing. So we wanted water that beginners could catch fish in, but we could also challenge some of the more advanced anglers too. So so far, looks like most everybody's going to catch a fish before the end of the weekend, and a lot of people are going to catch several. So
yeah, this is probably our best opening period as far as weather conditions and stream conditions. The first 4 years we've been here, we've either battled a lot of rain and or high water. But this year the water level's perfect. It's overcast. You almost couldn't expect a better day to catch trout.
And another thing coming out of this is apparently some work you're going to be doing near Morris Creek.
Yes. Besides liking to fish and teaching fly fishing, both clubs are involved in service projects. And the newest and biggest one we have coming up is the weekend of the 1st of April. About 20 cadets and 10 W&L students will be working Moores Creek State Forest above the Lexington Reservoir, trying to improve the habitat for brook trout, which have started migrating out of the Lexington Reservoir back up into Moores Creek and reproducing. An event that we didn't suspect was happening until Robert was there with some students electroshocking, and well, lo and behold, little brook trout showed up. So the plan now is to construct and in place some rock and timber structures that will enhance holding water and perhaps improve the chances of brook trout to reproduce. Yep. Is that what you would say?
Yeah, it's great habitat for brook trout. It just doesn't hold enough deep water during the summertime. So we're going to put in structures that'll hopefully scour out some deeper areas or just back the water up a little bit so that it holds up and creates some small pools that they can spend the summer in.
Thanks very much for taking time to join us today.
Okay, thank you.